This video is brought to you by the Disc Golf Depot, largest selection and best prices in the Pacific Northwest. Check out discgolfdepot.com for more information. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Latitude 64 Anchor. This one's an optoplastic. It's a brand new overstable mid-range from Latitude 64. Big thank you to the Disc Golf Depot for continuing to sponsor these reviews. I really appreciate their support, so go support them. Check out discgolfdepot.com. Go pop in the shop if you're in the Portland area, and also you can check them out on Facebook, and I think they have an Instagram now. They'll be showing some of the new stuff that's coming in stock and all that kind of good stuff. So I appreciate their support. Go support them on my behalf. If you go into the shop, definitely let them know that I sent you. And let's get into the review. Optoline Anchor. I really like the stamp on this thing. It's kind of like an antique gold stamp. It looks, you can kind of see it in the light. If I hold it like that, it's kind of backlit. It just looks black, but when it catches some light, it looks real nice. Overstable mid-range driver. I don't have the flight numbers, but I believe it's 5403, something along those lines. I like the circle of chains there. All that's quite nice. Let's take a look at the underside here. It says Anchor. Tape is covering up my ink because this thing is definitely going to remain in my inventory. 176 grams, Latitude 64 marking right there. You can see it's got a pretty big bead on it, for sure. And really, it ends up looking like a big bead compass, like a compass with a big bead. That's basically, you know, the shape and kind of how it flies as well. It's interesting. So yeah, there's your look at the rim profile. Optoplastic, well documented, just tremendous. Takes a huge amount of beating to break in. Super durable. It's got a great feel, bright colors. I mean, what more do you want? Well documented here on the channel, the Lucid Optoplastic, and it's just a phenomenal plastic blend. So there's another look at your rim profile. My camera is struggling a little bit with this. Maybe it's just a kind of a bright orange disc. Let's throw it up next to a compass just so you guys can see if there's any differences there. And really, they look very similar in my eye, aside from the large bead that the Anchor has. But yeah, other than that, they're similar diameter. They have a relatively similar feel in the hand. The compass just, again, lacking the bead that the Anchor has. I like the feel of the bead, though. Helps me release it. I've always kind of enjoyed that beaded mid-range feel in the hand for whatever reason. I feel like it snaps out of my hand nicely. Let's talk about the flight of this thing. It is the perfect overstable complement to the compass. It's something that has a lot more fade and a little bit more turn resistance out of the hand, so it's just a really nice overstable flyer. And if you're already a compass thrower like I am, you know, I have so many of these right now. I think I have like 13 or so, including my collectors. It's just a perfect no-brainer complement. I think that's exactly what it's designed to be. You kind of, in the dynamic line, you have the Truth and the Verdict. They have similar feel in the hand, but they have a different role in your bag. I think the same can be said about the compass and the Anchor. Now it's kind of filling out the Latitude mid-range line. It's something I can throw on Anheuser, and it will gently flex out. It's not something that's going to rip over and then really dump out, you know, kind of like gentle flex and come back. So it's a nice flex mid-range, something that you can throw on a strong hyzer. It'll hold it. You can power it down a little bit and throw it on shorter holes and have that nice fade if you need to work around a tree or kind of play an outside line and have it hook up and dump towards the basket. Works great for that. Also, going to be very reliable in the wind with that nice overstable flight profile, and it's going to hold those characteristics for a long time in the optoplastic. I definitely plan on getting one of these in the retro line for my bag. I want to have something that's in that really easy to replace, inexpensive grippy baseline plastic that'll maintain a nice grip if it gets wet. So I'm looking forward to checking one out in the retro line. But yeah, the Anchor is a no-brainer mid-range for me. Very overstable, but not like a total meat hook. Something I can still get some glide and some good carry out of it before it has that really dependable fade. That's my review on the Opto Anchor. I'll check you guys later. All right, cheers.